Yeah. Hooray! Give it up for Bryan. I've got the wickedest, the baddest, limit, motherfucker composer tonight. Wahala ga una de spray money. He may drop the money like Kanayo. Problem.
Hey guys, yes, we can say that the action has started. Like, it has started. You know, the moment we've been waiting for, the drama. It has begun. Yes, now it is indeed the Big Brother Naija show. Welcome to this episode of the Big Brother Naija show on TAF TV. And of course, I'm Bethy, and you know how I do it, like bringing you all the latest happenings throughout this season of Big Brother Naija. And we're going to be going straight into it. So, okay, let's take it back a little bit. Let's back up a little bit. We know, okay, a lot of surprises have been spawned during this session of the Big Brother Naija show. Big Brother has been giving us twists and turns there from the two houses, you know, a lot of twists and turns. So quite recently, in the recent development of the plot, he revealed to us that actually the level 1 and level 2 houses, as he says, the houses should be referred to. The colored house is referred to as the level 2 house, and the monochrome is referred to as level 1. So technically the level 2 house is just above the level 1 house, so it's not really that complicated. And the housemates got to meet each other for the first time last night. Like, it was like a reunion. You could see them hugging, and you know, because they had been paired in twos during their lockdown of 7 days, and you know, they knew each other kind of. So it's just like, oh my god, long lost friend, you know. They were hugging, everybody was excited and everything. And that was during the head of house games. And developing into the head of house games, there was another twist. Normally the head of house games, at the end of it, you get to have the head of house and the deputy head of house. But this time around, Big Brother removed or scratched totally the whole deputy head of house, and he brought in a new title, which is the tail of the house, or the tail of house. So technically the tail of house is the person that performs the least during the head of house games. And of course, I'm sure nobody was expecting that, but you know, that's just Biggie giving us twists here and there. So the head of house games, the different housemates in both the level 1 and level 2 houses got to participate in it together, and the winner emerged. The game, of course, was in stages, and it was in 2 stages. The first stage had everybody compete, and then the final stage had the 5 best from the, you know, everybody included stage perform or compete, and then the winner emerged, and the winner was the person of Elo Swag. Now, normally, of course, being the head of house comes with its perks, but added to the perks of being the head of house this time around, which is also different, is that your housemates, like, because we have 2 houses, of course, so if, let's say, Elo Swag is in the level 1 house, now it makes all his housemates immune to eviction or nomination for eviction. So technically they don't get to be evicted. So when he won, it caused a lot of fear in the level 2 housemates, because, you know, now Elo Swag is now the head of house, and it made them worry about what's going to happen, what's their fate. Because according to Biggie, there was supposed to be an eviction. There was supposed to be a nomination. So he calls Elo Swag into the diary room, just like they normally do, you know. And okay, before I forget. So normally every housemate gets to, you know, nominate someone, and the person with the most nominations is up for audience nomination. But this time around, it is no longer so. So apparently whomever is the head of house has the sole decision of deciding who goes up for nomination. But his decision could be influenced by his housemates. They could suggest people to be nominated for eviction. So Elo Swag was in that position, but for some reason he decided that he did not want to. He didn't want his housemates to offer suggestions. It was like they shouldn't bother with that. That he already has his ideas in his head, and he said that his reason is that he thinks that he has spent the most time with the other people in the other house, so he would be better informed to make a decision as to who should be up for nomination. Now, when he got to the diary room, however, Big Brother told him that there was not really going to be any eviction, but he should keep it to himself. Like, he should not share with his housemates or anybody else. So everybody's still thinking that, oh, there's going to be an eviction real soon and everything. So it's leaving the level 2 housemates scared and worried, and it has caused a lot of drama already. So yes, before I forget, Big Brother also gave Eluswag a letter to give to Bella, which was telling her that she is the tail of the house, and just like the head of house comes with its perks, well, the tail of house comes with its responsibilities per se. Her punishment for being the tail of the house is to wear her clothes inside out, like all through for, I think, a week. Yeah, for a week she's to wear her clothes inside out, and she also wears a badge which says she's the tail of the house. That is pretty shameful, but I get that's the whole point of the whole tail of the house thingy. So moving on to house 2, where the whole drama is going on because of the pressure of we're up for eviction, or anybody could be up for eviction. Moving on to all of that, we know we've been waiting for these moments. We know we've been waiting for this dramatic moment. So Phyna and Amaka got into a kind of altercation. Now, firstly, I would say that I think the reason for their fight was pretty unnecessary. It was pretty trivial. It was something like it was just basically a miscommunication. Both of them just basically had a miscommunication, but somehow, because everybody's trying to present a kind of upfront. I think that some persons already feel like, the crazier you are, the more fans you have. So nobody wants to be the quiet person. Even though that there are times you should be quiet, the next person wants to be like, oh, you come at me with fire, I give you fire, all of that kind of stuff. And that was basically what made Amaka and Phyna's issue to become an issue, because it wouldn't have been an issue otherwise. So here's what happened. So after the head of house games, everybody returned to their different houses, and Phyna and Amaka, who have kind of already been forming some sort of bond, were having a conversation. So Amaka said to Phyna that because she was worried, she was visibly worried about the whole fact that anybody in the house could be up for eviction, and she was worried about how she was doing and how she was going to fare and all of that. So she said to Phyna that she was going to creep on Eluswag to learn his strengths and weaknesses. Like, she wanted to, come on to him, get close to him, just to learn his strengths and weaknesses so she could kind of have an edge. Now, Phyna, who is supposed to be a friend to Amaka, did not really find that great. It made her to, she had this kind of, okay, so if you could do this to someone else, how am I sure that you're not doing this to me? So Phyna basically misinterpreted it and was like, okay, so if you're going to creep up on Eluswag, how sure am I that you're not creeping up on me already? And that was the beginning of their arguments here and there. And Phyna went on to say, she was just trying to pacify Amaka, though. She was just trying to make her feel okay, because Amaka was going on and on about how she was worried about, not doing great and all of that. And she was just basically going on and on about it. And Phyna was trying to calm her down. And Phyna was like that she should calm down and not really take this too seriously, that, she's already saying that she has lots of followers out there, and she has already been coming up with this upfront attitude of she's bold, and if she's reacting this way, it could make her fans and followers start to see her as being fake. Now, that little line, being fake, was the beginning of the problem, because Amaka said, so you're trying to call me fake? I was saying this, that beginning of the show where all the girls were like, oh, huggy, and me like, oh my God, hi, being all sweet. And then I was like, you can see them hugging now, but when the drama starts, all this friendships and all the sweetness is going to change. And this is the moment I was waiting for, to see the twists and the turns in the characters. Where all the sweet, friendly, we know that now, where you're just being all sweet and friendly because you have to be all sweet and friendly. But now their true natures have started to show. So Amaka misinterpreted what Phyna said and said Phyna is calling her fake. And you know how girls' arguments goes on and on. They were just arguing and exchanging words, body shaming each other. Guys, it went on for a while, like for about 15 to 20 minutes. These girls were just arguing. They were trying to calm them down, but they didn't want to be calm. And at some point, Amaka even started crying, and the persons who were trying to calm them down were now like, yo, why are you crying? Like, it's not worth it. Stop crying. Just try to take a chill pill. It's not really worth you crying. Anyway, I've been waiting for this moment. So you guys remember when I told you that Sheggz was the ladies' guy, right? Of course, he's already proven it. So baby boy Sheggz says that he doesn't want to be like Ozo. The whole Ozo and Nengi situation where Ozo was following Nengi everywhere, trying to woo her, but she wasn't interested and dude wasn't just getting the point. So, I didn't expect this from Sheggz though, but what can I say? So, Sheggz says that he's already catching feelings for Bella. And, they've been there for like how many hours? Okay, like, let's just say 3 days. Let's just call it 3 days. And dude is saying he's already catching feelings for Bella, but he doesn't want to be like Ozo, so he's just trying to, watch it. And like, in how many days? Can't you just wait a little bit? Really, bro? Did you have to follow the script? Speaking of scripts, though, because I feel that this Bbnaija is starting to look a little too scripted, because most of the housemates have been watching the show already, right? So they have been fans before, right? So they kind of know what the audience expects. And so in every case, you almost find some repetitive characters. You always find one who's like an Ozo. You could always find, just like now, they're saying that, what's his name? Hermes is like the Lakon of this episode of this season, So there's always repetition. Now this dude is trying to play Sheggz is trying to play Ozo, and then maybe, who knows, all the ladies, everybody wants to it's just becoming so repetitive. Like, you guys were always all saying you're coming with your own unique character, you're coming with your energy, you're coming with uniqueness, blah blah blah. You're not really being unique though. You're just repeating the same characters in the previous characters. Like, could you try to be less of a follower and just be yourself? Like, even Tata, who is a previous housemate in one of the Bbnaija seasons, she came out to say that Big Brother should, give her money, because she could see everybody trying to be her. Like, she could see everybody trying to be Tata. There's always a Tata in every episode or in every season. I don't know why I keep saying episode. So, guys, I don't know. What do you think? Because I really do think that it's starting to become repetitive. It's starting to become like a plot. Like, everybody, there's always the same characters. And everybody feels, the audience or the housemates feel that the audience want to see crazy, because they have been audiences themselves. So they just want to be crazy. Like, even at the slightest thing, they want to show that, oh, I'm fire, oh, I'm hot, I'm aggressive. And, well, I don't know, but it just seems to be kind of overwhelming. You guys should just really be yourselves, and it'll be a lot easier for you. Anyway, guys, this is like, all this has happened in the space of about 24 hours, and we're still definitely going to see more drama, more fights, more ships, more heartbreaks, more breakfast and everything. And I'm going to be here to bring you every bit of it, like I already promised. So until I come again, I am Bethy, and this is the Big Brother Naija show here on THAF TV. And do not forget, tell me what you think. Leave comments, like, subscribe, and click the notification button. And of course, as usual, I would always want you to enjoy the rest of your day.